Alright, so here I am at the auction. This is the preview. Come in and you look at stuff. Get hands-on. Look at the condition of the stuff. And judge for yourself if it's worth or what kind of money you're willing to pay for something. So, here we have some paintings. See, there's warping in the painting and stuff, so I probably wouldn't be interested in that. Here's one of those paintings that I'm going after, watercolor. It's not framed very well, so I'd probably take it out of the frame, honestly. See the women gagging in the back, it's the owners. Here's a bunch of stuff. Corvair shop manual. Surprised that's not as dirty as bad as Corvairs are. This one's pretty. Pick it up. Take a look. I was thinking these paintings would be bigger. It's actually good that they're not. Much easier to ship. I'll take a look around so you guys can see stuff. But yeah, I mean, this is building 1, by the way. This is the small building. Building number 2 is right across the parking lot, and that's where they have the big halls for sale, like an upcoming sale. What Baxter Auctions is famous for is their doll sales. They actually hold a world record for having one 4 days long. That's just what's available. And doll auctions is something that I will go to. I will film there. I do very well with dolls, especially doll furniture. People are always saying march this and march that. In my opinion, Renoir does better. But like everything, condition. As I said, I cater to collectors. Sometimes I buy stuff for myself. I just can't help it. But hopefully I'll show you what to do and not what to do. What not to do. Yeah, I said that right. Buttons. Always buttons here. I think they've been selling them for 2 or 3 years. Here's... Not taking them out, not interested. Look you here. Automobile. Now this might be interesting. Automobile stuff. They're not in great condition. I'll thumb through them. Look at the pictures, because pictures help sell things. Look for the copyright. Chicago American Technical Society, 1916. Look at those pictures. Man, those things are awesome. But yeah. So this might be something that I'd be interested in. How much would I be willing to pay for that? I might give $5-10. You're saying, well, damn, that's really cheap. You're bound to make me. I mean, ship a media mail, I probably wouldn't, but ship a media mail, cheap shipping, $5 or $10 into it, sell the whole thing for $50-60. You do the math. They always have some form of this. If you know what you're looking for, like what the hell is this? Seriously? That's kind of neat. Kind of stupid and quirky. Now, you do want to look at everything. This is the whole point of the preview. Or getting here early to look at stuff. See, there's some little dings there. Make sure all the ruffles are good. This is actually a good little piece. There might be some stuff in there. If you recognize it, that's fine. To me, it's just a thing. I've actually bought Christmas here last year. Got a whole box of Thai Beanie Babies. Oh shoot, there was probably about 30 or 40 of them in there. I managed to pick up the whole box for $5. And those went to my 10-year-old niece. And, you know, I'm not so proud that I have to buy things new. I actually like things old. And everybody in my family knows that. And everybody in my family knows they're probably getting something from an auction house. Unless they ask for something that's new. People that are into doll chairs or baby chairs, they always have furniture here. Every house has furniture. Can't avoid it. Ooh. Here's an old dress form. Those things aren't cheap. And it looks like it's adjustable. Old Singer machine. Woohoo. Stuff. Lots of stuff. All different kinds of stuff. You know, people are like really into boxes. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
You're not on film. Birds. I do well with selling birds. This is kind of neat. Little thing on the back. You know, probably pick that up for $1 or $2. They'll start off with their best stuff first. Like, this is a featured thing. I'll go around the front and you'll see it. Hats. Just stuff. All this stuff in the shelves and back will happen at the end of the day, more than likely. They'll get to what they call the lightning round, and they'll get up and they'll just start selling whole shelf for $1, and then the auction will go up from there. Or then they'll do the entire shelf for whatever. If there's only 1 or 2 things you want, they'll say, hey, is there somebody that wants to start a bidding on just 1 or 2 things? So, you know, if for some reason you wanted this monkey thing, like just this one, then they say, okay, $5. There you go. It's yours. Usually, because nobody will bid against you. If you have the time, I would suggest sticking around all day. You get a lot of good deals at the end. Yeah, there'll be a lot of the stuff that nobody wants for condition reasons, or they don't know what it is, I found out. Usually happens too. I mean, I've made some really big scores. Pay $1 for something and sell it for like $100. It does happen. It's not just bullshit. Here's ephemera, you know, insurance stuff. You know, something like this. People may or may not bid. Depends on who shows up. I generally know all the regulars. There's a guy that comes in here, Rodney. He always does ephemera. He loves ephemera. So if he shows up tomorrow, I know I'll have a problem getting that. There's guys that come in here and just do the old furniture. Of course, they got a truck. I'm driving around a little ass Hyundai. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot of room. More room than you think, but, you know, space is an issue too. Yeah, here's the Beatles stuff they had in the previews. I've got this album at home. I can't bring myself to sell it. And here's a Beatles Calendar. Here's this. I remember having this on 8-track. Gives you a clue to my age. Let's see if it's the special version. It's not. It's black vinyl. If it had the blue vinyl disc, because this has a blue border, there should be a blue vinyl disc. Those are worth money. If it's the one with the red, and if it's got the red vinyl disc, then those are worth money. It's just a normal one, and to be honest with you, they're not that great a shape. Album collector's very picky. as all collectors are. Like I said, I used to collect. I collected comics. Yeah, all kinds of Marvel stuff, which I was happily thankful to see the movies come out, because it helped me get rid of that stuff. Here's behind the auction desk when they're out here going, sold, $250, $550. There you go. This is what they see. Here's the lapidary stuff. As I said, rocks and gems. You can actually see the sizes. You can pick them up, look at them, read them. Some of them have little notes in them. I've done very well with rocks. A lot of people buy crystals because of the energy, whatever. You know, whatever floats your boat. Give me the money. This thing's kind of cool. There, it says what it is, where it's from. Which means most of this stuff probably came from a rock shop. Here's some more paintings. I forget what that style's called. But, you know, here's that. Kappa. Go look it up. I found that name. I have websites that I look for. I got a lot of websites that I look stuff up. Help identify things. Here's, look at this. It's feel like glass. No, they're not, but they might be, what, lava rock or something like that? I don't know. I don't know crap about rocks other than when you step on them, it hurts. Yeah, this is one that I came in for. It's nice. There's her. I know it's hard to say. It's got a bunch of shit on the back about the artist. Look it up. Willa, W-I-L-L-A. Bowen Van Brunt, B-R-U-N-T. This is an original. This is a watercolor. I would probably keep this one in its original. It's not that big. And they're not difficult to ship. I don't care what anybody says. I started off selling big stuff. One of the first rules I learned about reselling is sell stuff that other people won't. So I started buying big, heavy objects, and I jumped right into shipping. Of course, mind you, that was about 4 or 5 years ago, and butter dish, Gorham. Not really worth so much anymore. Used to be. Here, I've done well with these horses, especially the ones that are made in Italy. One of the first things I learned when I bought these things was make sure the saddles are complete, as complete as you know. Make sure they have their ears. Their ears will, after time, break, fall off. It's really hard to sell a horse without ears. Here's some more rocks. Rocks, and rocks. Fossils. Some pretty rocks. Rock grinder. For you guys that like the stuff that you see inside a Cracker Barrel, they got plenty of that here. Here's some, ooh, look, Harry Potter. You may or may not agree with me, but yeah, Harry Potter is kind of saturated market, unless you have the whole set. I wouldn't bother. silver-plated stuff. Yay. I'm not real big into it, although I have done well with certain pieces. You just have to do your research and learn from that research, so the next time you go out, you'll know what you're doing. Redneck roadkill. That's cute. Keep OJ in the can. You can see it's been through fire, what it appears. But it does have the box. Rin Tin Tin. Yeah, I was watching that before Lassie. Yeah, I'm old. Here's all that advertisement. Now, when I turn this thing off, I'm going to go back through the stuff that I wanted to look at, that I came in here for, and I will take pictures of it on my camera, and I'll take those pictures home and use those. Look at that. Good piece of advertising there. I like licorice. I don't care what anybody says. That red shit isn't licorice. That red shit is just chewy ass. No, never mind. I know some people like it. Mrs. Butterworth. More advertising. I can probably expect not to put my hands on any of the advertising. There's always people in here buying that up. Pitching out more money than I want to do. But they sell differently. They sell in boutiques. They can set their prices a little higher than you expect online. Check this out. Nice little case. Prince Albert, man, you can't get away from Prince Albert. Anyway, yeah, so this is what I do. Now, I'm going to go do my thing, and I'll be right back.